can feel it down in my plums. When I hear a sound, a rap at the door, my young son Gabriel walks in.
Well, welcome back to Let the Boys Watch, an entertainment podcast brought to you by Going Great Productions. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Robbie, and this week's episode is March Madness Week. And the winner of March Madness Week was the 1994 basketball drama Above the Rim. Above the Rim was written by Jeff Pollack, Benny Medina, and Barry Michael Cooper, and directed by Jeff Pollack. Above the Rim stars Tupac Shakur, Duane Martin, Leon, David Bailey, Tanya Pinkins, Marlon Wayans, Bernie Mac, and Wood Harris. Shout out Avon.
Shout out
Alongside
Edward.
me. Shout out Avon. Alongside me is the Cuz. Cuz, how you doing?
Doing good. This week I'm going by Basketball Jones. All right. So don't forget it.
That. All right, yeah, sorry.
The other
Sorry.
thing, Benny Medina, you said that name and it triggered in my head Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
I think he was a writer on that. I could picture the credits
he
right
was-
now.
Yeah, I think he was like co-creator of it or something like that. Well,
Back in
he
the
was
day-
the one that got Will Smith to play it.
Yeah, back in the day I used to think I was the only Benny. And when I used to see other Bennys, I got very hyped.
Nice. Well, I don't think you're gonna go as basketball. I'm gonna call you Lisa Leslie this week. So alongside Lisa and me, good friend, co-host Ryan. Ryan, how you doing?
Doing good. How you doing, Robbie?
Doing good. I was doing good today, and somebody, pissed me off with just a screenshot of something, and it ruined my day. But hey, here I am.
Ryan, there's two types of people in this world. And you know what they are? Ones that can extrapolate from missing data.
And two.
I guess you're not that person. Because the other person, come on, they can't extrapolate from missing data. Come
Wait,
on.
explain it. I don't get it.
There's two types of people in this world.
I'm joking.
Okay.
Yeah,
you guys
this is not-
you're real effing laugh. You're lucky we're early into this podcast and I can't use the words I want. As
Sorry,
someone
I'm
would say,
hyped up on Irish soda bread.
Oh, hate Irish soda bread.
Well, I think I had like two loaves to myself last night. You're gay.
Oh, there goes that. Yeah, this is Let the Boys Watch. It is not an Irish soda bread podcast. Thank goodness for me.
I wish.
Maybe it will be next week. We'll see. But it is a podcast in which we typically watch movies that one or all of us haven't seen. A lot of times we'll come up with a theme of some kind, like March Madness Week, like Robbie said before, and we'll put it up on our Instagram for a poll on Fridays. And you can vote between 2 to 4 movies, something like that. You can find us over there at Let the Boys Watch Pod. You can also make some suggestions, maybe for themes, or I don't know, let us know whatever, anything. Let us know what you have for dinner. I don't care. Just let us know something. ltbwpodcast@gmail.com. You can also check out Going Grey with Robbie and myself, where if you like hearing us complain, that's the show for you. And
Yep.
Benny, where else can they do things?
follow us on YouTube, please. Search Let the Boys Watch, Above the Rim, Inglorious Bastards, 61, a bunch of other movies that we've watched, and subscribe. This way you don't have to type in all that stuff when we release a new episode every Friday. It'll pop up right on your home screen. Leave us a like, leave us a comment, tell us what you like, give us suggestions on movies that you think we should watch, and tell us why we got everything we said today wrong. Because there's two types of people in this world. Ones that subscribe to us on YouTube. Back to you, Ryan.
Oh, there's just two types of people in this world. Sorry. Ones that know that the podcast comes out on YouTube on Thursdays, and the other one that said Friday.
Did
I
I?
digress. I
All
digress.
right. Listen, it's been a long week.
It's all right. It's all right. Before we get started, quick, I don't know, congratulations, pat on the back, maybe a little grab of the crotch to ourselves, because this is the 150th episode of this show. Technically 151, but we didn't count one of those episodes. So happy 150 to us.
Happy 150.
Yeah.
Happy
Congratulations. We made
3
it.
years. Who would have
That's
thought?
that's all it took.
So, 3 years and growing by the second.
This time next year, it'll be 4 years. Can you believe
Can't believe it.
it?
But anyway, so we'll get to some segments. We'll do some plum scores. Hopefully have some enjoyable conversation because I have a few things to say about this film. I'm sure you guys do. Before we get into all that, I'll do a little recap. Although Benny did a much better job than I could. Maybe we
Oh,
should pass
stop.
the
That's
torch
only
at
because
some
I've
point.
that's only because I sit here listening to you do it every week. I took notes.
No, no. The notes are don't do it like Ryan. Um, but
I don't
quick,
know how you do it because when I'm on the spot like that as like the quote unquote host, I talk fast, I get nervous. I'm much more comfortable when you take the lead.
all right. Well, you know what it is? Someone else can look like the dummy, then it makes you guys look smart. Works out. And I don't mind looking dumb. Works
No one
out.
knows I'm dumb until you're not here.
Um, who has not seen Above the Rim?
I have
All
not
right.
seen it.
All right. Nice.
All three.
So quick recap because it has been quite a long time. I think based on budget, not budget, box office, it seems like the soundtrack was much more popular than the film itself. I do remember the Above the Rim soundtrack being all over the place in the 90s for a year, year or two, whatever. I did think it was odd that it was heavy West Coast when it was based in New York, but hey, Tupac was in it, so it makes sense. Um, but yeah, we have a high school superstar of basketball in I don't do they ever say like a specific borough or anything like that? It's just New York, right?
I would say Harlem because they did have the Harlem Ben and Jerry's
Okay.
That's true.
sponsor.
And also
Sponsor.
the playground that they shot at was a Harlem
Okay.
playground.
All right, cool. Well, there's my answer. Thank you. Um, so we superstar high school player. He's definitely looking to go hopefully to Georgetown. They kind of the early on have the Georgetown scout in the crowd, and you could tell that he's real into that. Um, but like a lot of movies with a superstar athlete, he's feeling himself. So he's trying to do it all, and he can't. You got to learn how to be a teammate. Some people show up trying to get his ear. A powerful drug dealer tries to get him on his side. His friend Bug gets out of jail, kind of brings him into that. And it's a film about him figuring out what's the right path for him. Um, it's a little family drama. Maybe a security guard dates his mom, whatever. Does he learn his lesson? We'll find out as we talk.
Stay
Just
tuned.
can you excuse me because I'm running to the box office after that review.
I gotta watch it again. I gotta rent it again. All right. Is there, I don't know, anything that you guys want to talk about before we get into like scores and segments, that doesn't really fit in any of those boxes?
Yeah, real quick.
Please.
What's your feelings on seeded rye bread?
I typically go unseeded, but I'll eat it. I like a caraway seed.
Mm.
I don't know much about cedar rye bread. I haven't had it. But speaking of seeds, I mean, what are we doing? UConn getting a 2 seed. The Johnnies are a 5 seed.
I get
What
with
are we
the
doing?
Johnny's. That's what the problem is with the Italian bias in this country. They giving a Johnny's a 5 seed. It's the killing me in that bracket is tough, tough, tough,
They got
tough.
the worst bracket. They got to go to San Diego. They beat UConn twice. They won the regular season conference championship. They won the tournament. At least give them a 4 or 3. What are we doing here?
They should be getting a 3, at least a 3, at least. But again, people hate the Italians, and guess what? We hate you too.
I never. I didn't want to believe it until this week.
Yeah, believe it, believe it.
Believe
So
that.
terrible, terrible draw. They're lucky if they make it out of the weekend with what they got going on, but we'll see.
I believe in Rick.
Me too. I believe in Ring.
Longtime Johnny fans, you two.
Huge, huge. Chris
Huge.
Mullen coming out of
Big.
the womb. Carnesecca, Lou Carnesecca, rest in peace with the sweaters.
Please with the cigars.
That's 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 Red Auerbach.
Hey, listen, yeah, we used to hang out, me and Luke Carnesecca. He used to smoke cigars
Yeah.
after the games.
Oh, after the games, yeah,
Yeah,
he didn't want to see that in person.
yeah.
Did he chew on him while they had the plastic on it like Birdie did in the high school gym?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Not
no
right.
smoking area.
yeah, he's being conscious. So he's health conscious.
Tupac.
Um, anything movie related that you guys would like to bring up before we get to scores and segments?
Let's get it popping. I had
All right.
literally zero idea of what to expect going into this.
All right. Yeah, same. I kind of had a little bit of high expectations, to be perfectly honest. I thought it was gonna be like very good. Was it? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's do some scores. Or overall impressions first, and then scores. Does anyone want to start?
I can start.
Please.
I had high hopes for it too, and then somebody broke a backboard and flew to his death, and and I wanted to turn the movie completely off right then and there. I was like, "This is awful." I'm like, "What are we doing? How did this get past people in Hollywood?" Um, what was it? Paper mache? That backboard? Who
And
was he?
at
The
the edge
Hulk?
of a roof.
That's what I'm saying. Who's playing basketball? I thought he was going to throw him off the roof.
I thought he was gonna fall through the skylight.
Hmm.
That would have made more sense.
I think he was going to tap the paper mache and go fall to his death, and then Leo's gonna have get not get over for the next 70 years like it was his fault. Um, but yeah, I had high hopes. That really took me out of it. Again, some corny stuff in 90s type movies and things like that. Good performances, a lot of bad performances that I really couldn't deal with. I did love Tupac. It was nice to see him on screen. Shame that he never realized his full potential because he got murdered. But other than that, I really thought this was a from what I heard, like a fantastic movie, growing up. But I don't know. Soundtrack was great. Couple performances are great. Basketball scenes are great. I mean, nobody's calling a fucking foul in that tournament. People are getting hit in the. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But anyway, it was quick. Not a lot of depth to the story. A lot of people I hate, like I said. I'll get into that, but uh, whatever.
Let me be the compliment in this compliment sandwich. Uh, I liked it. I it was fine. It like there was so many different things in here that I actually kind of would have liked that they expanded on a little bit, but I don't know how much longer I would have wanted to watch the movie. But it just felt like there were four or five different plot lines that like kind of got resolved and kind of got explained. Like I would have liked a little bit more of like the Nutso situation. I would have liked a little bit more of Birdie and like explore that character a little bit more. It was like everything was so surface level. Um, and I almost felt like this could have been season 6 of The Wire if this like was actually fully fleshed out and had good actors and was taken over by like David Simon and his writing team because like all the stuff was there for like a really good story but it was just surface level only. But that being said, it was quick. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the characters. I enjoyed the story that they were telling. It's just I wish that there was more and there was just what we talk about all the time like in the 90s like nobody cared about casting and nobody cared about like doing a second take. Like they're just like rolling with it. All right, cool. But for me, I didn't have any expectations going in, so I feel like I just kind of took this for what it is. And as far as sports movie goes, okay, it's a sports movie. It's better than some. It's not as good as others, but it's just kind of like middle of the road as far as sports movies, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of agree with both of you. It was terribly stupid at points, but I also like kind of liked it. There was a handful of very good performances. There was a lot of bad performances, and total agreement, Benny. It was like the elements were there, but they didn't go deep into anything. Like nothing was really fleshed out. It was like you kind of got an idea, like, all right, so he's, we're talking about Kyle, like they don't really go too deep in him like learning anything. Like it's like all of a sudden team player, like
Yeah.
out of nowhere. I would have loved more on Birdie. I would have loved more on Shep. And I mean, apparently he's talking to Nutso, like he's hearing voices. They did that for one scene, and then that was it. Like the mom, like literally anyone, Bug, not the coach because I hated his guts,
Oh, please.
but
See, the anti-Italian bias is just out of control this week, and I can't
oh,
take it.
Disgusting.
I
It's
liked
absolutely
what's his
disgusting.
name, the guy. Hey, what are you, 11? 11? 11 and a half. He's in all the stuff. I forget what.
Sopranos.
Yes, he's in a
He
bunch
was
of stuff.
yeah, was it Jackie Aprile?
Is that who he was in it? Yeah.
Yeah, he was only a couple episodes.
Okay. Um, he was in something else I can't think of though. But anyway, um, yeah, I don't ever need to watch this movie again.
Oh, I'm never watching it again.
Never. Um, I'm kind of glad I saw it just so can say I saw it, but
Same.
eh, very forgettable. There's a lot of other 90s, even just 90s basketball movies that I could say that are much better than this.
Six man. I mean, please.
Oh, please, I would
Obviously,
please.
obviously,
Um,
Sunset Park. I don't
Finding
know if anybody
Nightmare.
saw
Forrester,
that.
Blue
Slightly can't
Chips
jump.
that we didn't watch.
I was gonna say, so when we were talking about, we had to settle a tie because this was like the closest vote of all time in our polls. Blue Chips missed by one vote to tie the other two. And I said I was just happy that Blue Chips won. It was just I had the feeling that it wasn't gonna be good based on the fact that it was Shaq and Nick Nolte. So the both of you have seen Blue Chips. How much better is Blue Chips than this?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I
I saw
remember
Butchers in the
liking
movie
it.
theater.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember liking it. I remember definitely remember like Penny Hardaway should never be on big screen. He was
What
kind of
about Little
awkward.
Penny?
Oh, Little Penny,
Of course.
please keep Little Penny there. Yeah, I mean Nick Nolte was out of control. I don't remember that much. I think that I watched it a couple times and I never wanted to watch it again. So, I mean, I don't know what basketball movies are like good that I really like. I have to think like good ones.
He got game.
I've watched that once. I got to see that again too.
Basketball
Space Jam.
Diaries.
Space Jam, because I never saw Basketball Diaries.
Me neither. Is that the one with Ray Allen?
He got game?
No, Basketball Diaries.
No. I think that's
No,
with
It's He
Leonardo
Got Game.
DiCaprio and somebody
Leo,
else.
Oh,
who looked great at the Oscars the other
Oh,
day.
please, what a stash.
oh my God.
Nice.
Like he was taking vitamins recently. He looked good.
I know. If I hadn't have 48 chins and a butt chin, I would do a stash. That's
You
why
should do
I respect to you when you guys have stashes and you refuse to do it. We both have good stashes.
Thank you.
All right,
Last
I'll come
comp
back and do one.
last compliment of the day.
20 to less comment 2026.
Um, yeah, all right. Yeah, mate,
I
let's
feel like I
do.
feel like
Go ahead.
sorry, even though I poo-poo on baseball, I feel like baseball has so much like the better sports movies. I feel like I mean, their playoff games are good too as well. So I don't want to hate on baseball, because I'm a big Mets fan. I really like what they did this past season. So I'm looking to see how they're going to be this year. But other than that, it's baseball. I mean, football's got some good ones too. Please, Friday Night Lights. Oh my God, what a tear in my eye.
Oh, Hoosiers. Hoosiers is a good basketball movie, but that's like
Never seen that.
it's a completely different era of basketball than like 90s or even later. I don't know.
Yeah,
What else? What else?
who cares? Okay.
Scores?
Yeah, let's do some scores. Maybe we'll do another basketball week next March Madness during our fourth year.
Well, we got opening day next week for baseball. Might be time for our annual baseball movie.
We could do that.
I'll let me lead off here. I'm lead off. You see what I did? I'm gonna
Oh,
go 6. Fair. Enjoyed it. A little bit better than um, a little bit better than just mid. And yeah, that's it. Six.
Um, I'm gonna go a little higher. I kind of I always think of like 65 as like kind of passing. This passes for me. Again, not great. So I'm gonna go 6.6. Just over.
It's a pretty good score. I'm gonna go 5.8. Um, it was okay. It was good. I enjoyed it. Uh, there was just some performances that really just made me hate some parts of this
Cinema.
movie. Yeah, it's hate maybe hate the movie industry and why it came to be. But no, I didn't hate it, but the performances really can take you out of a movie.
Robbie, I'm glad that you were unbound by scores that you've given in the past because previously you'd be like, fucking worst movie I've ever seen. Hate everybody. This movie's guts. Six.
This movie's awful. I hate Kate Hudson. She's the worst. 7.7.
Yeah.
No, I'm bad. No, I'm not feeling bad anymore.
No, it is what it is. It's 5.5. 5.8 is a good score. Six is a good score. 6.6 is a good score. Not everything can be eights and nines.
Well, we've been on the heater this year so far. We've seen a lot of good movies.
Right.
Yeah. I can't I'm still side note, I'm still so happy you guys both really liked Spider-Verse.
Oh,
I
please.
loved it.
I love it. I can't wait to watch the next one. I watched after the episode came out, I was like, I haven't watched it. I gotta watch it. It is. It's so good.
Really good.
Love it.
Um, let's start with characters because I think we have a lot to say about some of these characters. Um, let's go with least favorite. Robbie, would you like to start? Would you
Yes,
like?
please.
Okay, please go ahead.
Thank you. Can I start? I'm gonna go with Duane Martin as Kyle. I thought that was just awful. He just was so awful. I really wanted to go back and look at like up and coming black actors back then to see who could have like I think Will Smith would have crushed that part. But I don't know if that time and place like he was trying to do movies like that. I'm trying to think who else would be good in that movie. I thought Tupac would probably be fantastic in any role and that he did in this movie. But yeah, I don't know. I just there was just like the first basketball scene with him in it. I was like, I hate you. Um, you are annoying me. I don't believe you're not believable. The things you're doing on the court. I'm so glad he got dime pieced out by my main man Eric Nice. Shout out Real World. Shout out the grind. Um,
Yeah.
so I mean, I
That's who that
didn't.
was?
Yeah,
Amazing. That's incredible. I didn't
right.
realize that, but I was like, that
Once I
guy
saw him,
looks
I said,
familiar.
"Is that Dan Cortez?" I said, "No, it's Eric Nice."
Take this.
I was like, "Man, I think it's the only movies he was in."
Might be right.
You remember The Grind?
I I remember the
Please,
grind. Come on. 12-year-old me had
please.
a great time at the grind. Just
Some would say the best time.
best time.
But yeah, Dwayne Martin, I don't like him. That guy I never seen him in anything else. That's it. I just didn't like his vibe the entire movie. There was multiple actors that could have played this and played this part way better than he did.
It's fair. I mean, some of the actors in this movie would have been better fit in the lead role. Like you
Yeah,
said, Tupac probably. I mean, he might not have had the basketball skills, but like whatever, you can fake that. They made a movie where a dog plays basketball. They can fake
exactly.
basketball skills.
Exactly. Like a fake basketball scene.
Benny, you want to go next, or you want me to?
I'll go. And I hate to do what I'm gonna do right now because honestly, there are parts of him that could put him on the other side of this for me, but give me Leon as Shep. I mean, just like the
Leon.
the scenes where he was like just sullen were just so like just I get it, but like can you like give me something like more than yeah, more than just being stone faced and like emo about yourself? Because there were other scenes where he was like really good in and like I enjoyed the character and I was rooting for him as a character, but it just like those scenes took me out of the movie. Like if it okay, one scene or two scenes where he was like that, but there was like half the time he was on screen, he just had like the puppy dog look on his face, and it just it hurt the character so much for me.
That or just
Yeah.
playing without a basketball. I mean, what was that?
What
What
was
was
that?
that?
And like I said, then it in one scene, then he's like talking to him,
Are we good,
like
Nutso? We good? It's like, good for what? He just died trying to slap backboard.
that
Like
was
he,
that doesn't can all right. We'll talk about that later. But
But like I like him and I like the character
yeah,
in certain parts. Like he was
yeah,
good.
he was good in other parts.
he was good. He was good in the one-on-one scene with him and
Yeah.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think I've laughed that hard in my life than the opening scene.
It's just so silly.
Who
I was
who
I would
approves that?
I don't know. I was relieved that it was a dream, but then like as it goes on, you like learn that the dream, I guess, is what really like happened that day. And I was like, ah, stupid.
He was so sweaty when he woke up in that bed.
Listen, as a hot sleeper, I can I know all about that. That's where I first connected with the character.
I did love Leon in whatchamacallit though. Cool Runnings.
Sure.
Yes.
That's the thing. There were scenes where he was really good in this, but playing the crazy person was not up his alley, it seemed at the time.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm gonna go with David Bailey as the coach. Um, he just he was fine, I guess, but the acting was rough, man. It was just like very, I don't know, like you guys said, what I think Robbie said it like earlier. It just, what are we doing? Like, whose uncle was this guy? Or like, no second takes. Like, we're just like, all right, great, that was good. Let's move on. I I don't know. I don't mean to besmirch him, like just like pissing on his grave or anything. He just, what were we doing? Why was this acceptable in years past, but now are we just like not watching crappy movies anymore? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think the industry was just terrible. They would just cast people as favors or whatever the deal was, or just they're like, we ran out of money. Who can we get cheap? This guy. Let's go. Get it in.
Got set up the lights and then start in the scene.
Yeah. All right. Um, and you know what? I felt like as a character, he didn't really add much. You know, I guess Kyle maybe learned something from some people, but I don't feel like it came from the coach, which they could have maybe built up as a role model type of person or make him kind of an antagonist. Like, he's really, riding him on whatever. He just was just there. That I don't know. Didn't add anything. So,
Well,
coach,
I mean, your discrimination is shining right now. I feel like I
why?
liked him. I liked him. He was okay. He was a nice guy. He seemed all right. I get what you're
I
saying with
mean,
some of the
yeah, he
acting, but
seemed,
that was the case with everybody.
yeah, seemed fine,
Um,
I guess.
Listen, we just know you don't like Italians, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Uh,
we all know that I am a full-blooded Italian. We know this at 13%.
Listen, did you ever see the Chappelle Show? Let's leave it at that.
Exactly.
First episode,
Please.
Whatever.
Clayton Bigsby.
Inappropriate.
That's you.
That's not me. Oh, so it's my turn for favorite. Um, it's between two people. but I think I'm gonna go with Birdie, Tupac, just because he was you know, did he do a couple like things that I was like, that's corny or like whatever, but he was the most intriguing character in the film, I felt. I wish they maybe did a little more. Um, Maybe they could have at least given me like two sentences as to why this stupid town tournament like meant so much to
Hmm.
this big drug dealer. Like that I didn't get really. But
It's like Prop
um
Joe.
what?
Prop Joe in The Wire. Didn't they have that basketball tournament?
They did, yeah. You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, and maybe it's just something I just don't understand. I'm not from that culture. Like I don't get it, but it seemed a little silly. Regardless, he was the most intriguing character. I thought he acted really well in the part, and I wanted to know more about Birdie. His death was ridiculous, just like every other death in this movie.
So dumb.
I'm gonna go Tanya Pinkins,
Good choice.
played by Malika. Is it Malika? I liked her scenes, especially when she was slapping the crap out of Duane and bringing him back down to earth. She played the confident single mother like very well. Yeah, and I feel like her character was the best all around. Like the other characters, I mean, you already took Birdie. I feel like Tupac did such a really good job in this film. Every other character left something to be desired except her. So she was, I feel like, the most well-rounded character that gave the best performance.
There.
Yeah, she was very good. Um, I forgot. I'm looking up his name. I forgot his name. I'm just gonna go Bernie Mac as what's his
Flip.
name? What Flip? Uh, Great to see Bernie Mac on screen. Rest in peace to him. But again, like the short amount of time he was in the movie, he was like one of the most charismatic guys, and you could like one of the best actors probably in the entire movie for the short period of time he was in. He's funny. He's kind of a dick, but he played it so well. He had really good acting chops, and I liked his character. Yeah, I have issues with Leon in this movie, Wood Harris, whatever. Uh, but I feel like that's really Marlon Wayans, please. But I feel like Bernie was the one of the only ones that I really did thoroughly enjoy besides Tupac and Mrs. Duane, Mrs. Kyle, whatever her name is.
Yeah, agree. Um, any Ani mentions on characters
The white guy on the team, shout out to him.
The white guy on the
on the tournament team?
on the street
Yeah,
tournament.
yeah. Wait, I don't know where he came from, but shout out to him.
Um, Not that I thought he was great in this film, but just shout out to Wood Harris generally because The Wire was amazing. I think I got to do a rewatch soon.
Me too.
Yeah, I was thinking the
I was
same
thinking
thing.
about that. I was thinking that before you were thinking that, Benny.
No, you weren't, because I was
No,
watching YouTube videos about why The Wire is so good the other day.
no. I was actually thinking. I was actually reading about it in my old magazine papers that I saved for the Wire.
Yeah, okay. All right, I'll give it to you this time.
Thank you.
Is this going to become a Wire rewatch podcast?
Please, I wish
I'll tell you
we're
who
trying to
will
get a
not be.
soprano.
I'll tell you, we definitely would lose one follower because I is not listening to
It's a shame. Thank God this isn't a Hamnet podcast then.
it.
Because I'd be hanging in the background like the Munchkin in
Wizard
Wizard
of
of
Oz.
Oz.
Um, Anyone else? I mean, I liked Marlon Wayans. Like funny. I wish there was like a little bit better of like I don't know. Just not description, but like his character was kind of weird in that like yeah, he was like comic relief and they were clowning on him and then all of a sudden he shoots Birdie. Um like I would have liked a little bit of information to like fill in that transition a little bit more, but whatever. He was fine. Enjoyable.
I just want to know how Wood Harris has looked the exact same since from then through the wire to he was in one battle after another. He looks exactly the same.
Through the
But it's been like
wire.
it's been like 30 years.
Yeah.
Left side, strong side. Shout out to Wood Harris.
Yeah, remember the Titans?
Remember the Titans?
Yeah. What a film.
Ah, please.
Um, all right. Scenes?
To the wire. To the limb. Yes, please.
Mhm. Who went last? Wait, do you want to go first, Robbie?
No, somebody else can go first.
Favorite or least favorite? I'll go.
Oh, I don't care. Favorite.
Um, give me the scene in the gym when Kyle shows up a little bit late and you start to get some actual character development from Leon, from Shep, and he's watching him and he's just standing there and he tells him to flick the wrist and spread his fingers out. And then it ends up, paying off later. But that's when we first got the a little bit of character out of Leon that I enjoyed. And I enjoyed the two of them actually had like decent chemistry together. As bad as Kyle's actor was in this movie, the two of them together were like some of the most intriguing scenes.
Fair.
I
Good
agree.
choice. Robbie, you want to go or you want me to?
Um, let me see. Let me see. Jesus, this is tough, I guess. You can give me, I mean, it's a lot, but I'll take part of the tournament, the shootout tournament. Even though it was corny, you got to give it up to Kyle for stepping up and not being scared of Birdie and going on his own way and finding his own way. I guess he didn't like the way Birdie was talking to Boogaloo, so I guess that's what made him switch teams. But that was fun. I enjoyed that entire tournament. I thought it was cool. I thought the basketball shots were good. A lot of fouls, obviously, but hey, that's what we do, and that's what we do in rec league in the park.
And
So.
Leon putting up 87 points in second.
Yep. In fucking corduroys.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the worst pair of jeans, quarter pants you can ever wear in your life. But yeah, shout out to him. He also, pull a Kevin Costner. He did the bodyguard for
Shep
Kyle.
score Shep scores 90 in the second half. They win 37-22.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Also, like I was like, even with one of the other scores, it was like 87 to like 70. I'm like, what are they playing? I thought it was like game 21. But yeah, also shout out to Shep just going absolutely ballistic in the second half with you know, God knows what. He probably hasn't showered in days, corduroys, and a 56-day-old thermal.
Before they showed it, I was praying that he was wearing like loafers or something, like dress shoes. Would have been
I'll play for
amazing.
you, coach.
Yeah.
All right, I mean, guess he's in. What's that?
Um, I'm gonna go. Someone already mentioned it, but I'm gonna go favorite scene, the one-on-one scene, with Kyle and Shep. I enjoyed that, like, because again, we actually got some depth from the characters, some good interactions, a little bit of character development. I mean, that's where we learned that apparently Shep is a crazy person, and he's talking to the sky, to
What's
Nutso.
up?
Uh, Yeah, but it was a good scene. I enjoyed it. Like one of you said, like they did have pretty good chemistry, Shep and Kyle. Um, but again, would have liked more, would have loved maybe more backstory or something with Birdie and Shep, like their relationship. Like All right, yeah, they're brothers, and then all of a sudden Barry's just like, F you, I did it. I got marble
Yeah.
Yeah.
floors. Oh, fantastic. That's good for you. Um, all right. And I guess least favorite scene, I mean, I have to take it. It is the worst, mo I shouldn't say the worst. It is the most ridiculous death in any movie I've ever seen, and probably all movies, counting movies I have not seen. It is so ridiculous that Nutso died in that fashion. They couldn't come up with literally anything better than that.
The skylight.
Skylight, uh,
Pushing him off.
pushing him off, um, hit his head. Like they could have been in a gymnasium, hits the backboard, but falls, hits his head on the floor and dies. That is a ridiculous death. And I cannot, when I first saw it, I was like, that, no, that's not, that's
No,
not.
I said this is the wrong movie.
Yeah, there's no way that that's real.
This is above the rim job, I think.
Yeah. But that's like I need like Neil deGrasse Tyson to just tell me if that's physically possible with like physics or whatnot. I'm getting it wrong probably. If that can even all that force, if he could just fly off because he hit that. I don't, you know
Well,
what I'm
that's the thing
saying?
too. Like, not only okay, I'll buy that he slapped the backboard or broke it, but the fact that he then shot 20 feet off the
Yeah.
edge of the building, like, what happened?
Yeah, like he had that much force that he literally like that wouldn't have stopped him smacking at that backboard. I guess it was just whatever. What can you do? Hey, that's how he died. That's a painful way to die.
Brutal. But okay, and again, it's a movie. This is stupid. I'm really nitpicky here, but like, there's no way that is not the first person that has fallen playing basketball there because if you put a basketball hoop at the edge of a roof, even if you're going for a layup, there's a good chance that your momentum is going to take you over.
What if you just miss a shot and the ball just is
The
just off the side of the
Yeah,
building?
you're gonna have to go down the fire escape 100 times a game.
Also, I'm sure there's 35 parks where they're at with the basketball hoop on solid ground. Shout out City Wonder.
Higher
Um,
ground?
Higher ground, you're right. Shout out me for being an idiot. But yeah, I mean that might be the uh worst death I've ever seen in cinema history.
Yeah, I think you're right, Ryan. I wasn't even thinking of it in terms like that, but I can't think of one that's it just literally doesn't make any sense.
And you see like any park you see or any basketball scene that's kind of like up on the rooftop or something like that, or it's all like enclosed. Go play basketball at the park on the ground. You're playing one-on-one, you guys are ripping each other to shreds. And what, you play for $6, he dies because he wanted to slap the backboard? How stupid is that? Like I would love to be in a writer's room and they were like, all right, we're gonna have Nutso. How does Nutso die? And somebody in the back's like, have him slap the backboard, fly off the roof like fucking Spider-Man.
Great start, guys. We are
Oh,
off
Great.
to a great start.
make this guy the president of the movie, the
Yeah.
freaking 21st Century Fox. Ah, stupid. Such high hopes too.
I know. I th- I feel like a lot of people really like this movie. Like I feel like our low scores, people are gonna be like, these guys don't know what they're talking about. But it first time watch in 2026, it's bad, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
No, I'm sorry, it
Uh-uh.
stinks.
We stinks.
Kind of enjoyable. Yeah, okay. Real quick. His dribbling was ridiculous. Kyle,
Yeah.
ridiculous. There's no way in a real basketball game that would ever fly.
That's 90s,
Yo.
babe.
And let me tell you something right now. You're not fooling me. those rims were 8 feet, 8 feet.
No doubt.
Okay. Wood Harris
No doubt.
bouncing and throwing off the backboard, doing a flip.
Robbie, what was your favorite? Or least favorite?
Least favorite.
Oh, my least favorite? Probably the Tupac death because it was so dumb and absurd and so stupid, and the way he died was like so stupid. I just thought it was awful. That was entire, and then like nobody scattered, but whatever.
Um, I'm gonna go with the scene where Kyle, Bug, and Wood Harris are in the car driving around, and
I
like they're
like
joking
that.
around. No, it's good, but like Wood Harris is way too serious in this movie for like everybody else. Like he's still in the wire when it's like not the wire. I mean, like it essentially he's like running with a crew like that, but he is just too serious.
Fair.
Um, with the whole like you got to be a soldier. Um,
Yeah, like that. I was like, what?
it
Soldier.
like the energy just wasn't matched in that scene for me, and I was like, that was the thing that jumped out at me the most. Like I love Wood Harris, love Marlon Wayans, Duane, no comment, never want to see you again. um, but yeah, the energy, his energy for the character in this movie, where I get it kind of what they're going for, but it was just a little too much for me at some points.
Yeah, they were just driving around having fun. I feel like everybody drives around and has fun. I don't know what he was so serious about.
Yeah,
Hey, String, where
yeah.
Wallace at?
Shout out Wallace.
Oh, please, shout out, shout out.
Um, any honorable mentions for scenes?
I like the scenes with the coach and Leon when he's trying to convince him
All right, fair.
to come take the
I
not take
like the
over, not
coach.
even
I
me
don't know
too.
why people discriminate against Italians. It's disgusting
Is
and
that
It
guy
really
quite
supposed to be
is.
embarrassing.
Italian?
Quite embarrassing.
He was given he was Italian coded.
I think
Who
I
pissed in
thought I
your
saw a
who pissed
chain
in your
under his
rav?
shirt, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw a little chest hair popping out. Who pissed in your ravioli this week, Ryan?
Oh, my kids, obviously.
Well, no one Ryan is Chef Boyardee raviolis.
Oh,
Probably
that's insulting. I haven't had a Chef Boyardee in like 15 years,
Six
probably.
days. 6 days.
15 days.
15 hours yesterday.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you last time I had Chef Boyardee ravioli.
I used to like it as a kid. The Sharks, man, with the mini meatballs. Good
This
times.
is Chef Boyardee, right? Chef Boyardee. These nuts. Gotcha.
He's
Gotcha
got
both. Gotcha both. I still got it.
We still got it. Hopefully, the recruiter from Georgetown saw that joke. Because
Oh,
I hope so.
you'd be a Hoya next fall, big time.
Oh, please. I would be playing for John Thompson, Allen Iverson, Dikembe. Rest in peace.
guy was rocking the Jerry curl.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jerry
Like,
curl.
shout out. Bring it back. Shout out.
Um,
Soul Glow.
just let Joe. I liked just quickly, Ani mentioned the scene where we kind of are introduced to Birdie and his like, I don't know, organization. We don't get much information about it. But I enjoyed that. And you kind of have to, like Benny started trying to insult our intelligence earlier, but like infer some things based on the context. Um, I would have loved a little more. Like just give me a little more about what he's up to, his business. Like we're just assuming it's drugs.
I had to get the scar.
How do you get the scar? You know, what's in it for him? Are you gonna win money for this? Is there bragging rights? Is there a rival drug dealer that you're playing in the tournament against? You know, what's going on here? But I did enjoy the introduction, meeting him at the club and all that stuff. Very enjoyable.
How he didn't cut his mouth with the razor blade in it.
Wild.
Also,
It's a skill.
I just give him a shout out. Fantastic coach. Really fantastic coach during
Oh,
the
terrible.
basket, the shootout.
Kill him.
Oh, come on.
Pick and roll. Murder him.
Complaining about fouls, and meanwhile his team is just elbowing everybody up and down the court.
A lot of jaw
Hey,
shots.
Tupac. What can you do?
Any other Ani mentions on scenes?
No, I'm done talking about this movie.
Yeah, same. All
I
right.
can't believe we talked about it for this long.
No, I thought it was gonna be a shut up, so I was so happy.
Sometimes the the not great movies are the best to talk about.
Yeah.
Trying to find the shootout jersey on eBay.
Be nice. Did you guys both see White Man Can't Jump?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Now that's a local tournament. That's how you do it. That was a fantastic sequence.
Yeah, people getting hustled and stuff like that. Loved it.
Yeah.
Agreed.
That might be my favorite basketball movie. It's definitely up there.
It's a
I'm
good
still
one.
going. I'm still going Space Jam.
I like Face Jam, but yeah.
I know you
Oh,
do.
please. Oh,
I
please.
know you do.
Sniff, 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 sniff.
Uh, anything else about Above the Rim or just in general?
Stop Italian American hate.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I don't care. Continue, please.
We had a rough week, all right? We lost to the WBC.
Oh,
Rick Pitino. I mean, just getting hated on. And
like
then
the
you.
Shia LaBeouf Mike Piazza story.
Yeah. And then you, Ryan. I mean, it just never ends.
Disgusting. Why don't you
Just
go
never
take your
ends.
sauce out of the freezer and then melt it? Embarrassing the country.
Wait, is that like a bad thing to do? Freezing sauce?
I've
How
been
do
eating
you have
for
any
Like
like,
leftover to
when
freeze?
you hear
How do
me
you have
do
a
that, are you
leftover to
like,
freeze? I mean, come
what?
on, all right.
What an idiot.
No,
yeah,
we frozen,
Fuck.
but we made it first.
I made it. I didn't just open a jar and then freeze jar sauce.
please. They used to call you
Please.
ragu in school.
That's it. I'm making both of you some sauce. You're gonna taste test it.
RyanRagu. Coincidence? I don't think so. I don't think so. It
I actually hate jarred sauce. It all stinks.
really does.
Ugh. Anyway, uh, I don't know. Send us some messages. We love you. Especially send us some messages if you're gonna insult these greaseballs here. Robbie, tell them good night.
Good night, Nutso.
R.I.P. Nutso. We miss you. We
You
love
hear
you.
that, Nutso? The boy says he owes me.
I said no.
We even.
Let the boy watch. Let the
guess.
boy watch. He needs to learn the way I learned from my father. The way he learned from his father. Let